Mic check. Welcome back, everybody, to the GGBL. We are back. We are live. Getting ready for some playoff action here tonight. Continuing on, grinding through. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We got some fun stuff ahead of us. We got the championship series tonight. We got the gold series probably next week at some point. And then, before you know it, we're going to get into the off season. So that's going to be a pretty exciting time. We got free agents. We got trades. We got whole kit and caboodle. We got all that stuff. So I'm excited for it, guys. Hope you guys are too. And let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. So how we're going to do this, if you guys did not see my post inside of the Discord, we're actually, in order to get through the championship series, 7 games, right? We had the 3 games, right? Yeah, four games max for the wild card. No, actually, first to 2, actually. So 3 games max for the wild card, 5 games max for the divisional round, and then now we got 7 for gold series and for championship series. So what we're going to do in order to get through this as quickly as we possibly can is we are going to simulate game number 1, simulate game number 2, and if the series is tied for game 3, we'll break the tie with a sim. So potentially we could have 3 straight sim games. We'll see. But if the series in game 2 is 2-0, we'll play it. Game 4 will be played. Game 5, if they're tied 2-2, we'll sim it. And game 6 and 7, of course, that indicates that there will be a elimination game in there somewhere. So we'll obviously play those. So basically speaking, games 1 and 2 are simmed, and then if the series is tied, we're going to break the tie with the simulation. And then if there's an elimination game, then we will watch that game in gameplay. Sounds good? Sounds good. All right. So I did label this as part 1, simply because I don't know if we're going to get through it all. I hope we will, but we'll see how that plays out. All right, first things first, we got to make sure that we've got our settings set up correctly. We got audio, we got commentaries turned off. If we go into casual, I think commentary needs to be turned off too. Yep.
This one's driven.
So we'll make sure that that happens. And then for competitive, any team that has a competitive set, yep, commentary is done. All right, cool. Well, let's dive in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got here. Blazers Emeralds will be the first game on tap. If you guys are tuning in and you want to get some channel points involved in here, 50 channel points for the correct prediction in stream. If you already played in the post, you can double it up, basically. So as long as you're here inside of the chat, of course, and inside of the stream, I'm more than willing to offer those points up for you. So get them picked in here, guys. We got Emeralds and Blazers. Chase Burns against Logan Webb. Take your prediction. Take your pick. And here we go. No, I'm not going to let my battery die, so we're going to turn that off. All right. How are we looking here on the volume, on the sound? I think we should be good. I do too, Mena. Welcome back, sir. I think we are going to get an Emeralds W here. Although the Blazers, I don't know, dude. They are very tough. They're a very tough team. Very underrated team. This is why I actually think I need my controller on. It's been a minute since I streamed here, right? We're going to skip all those intros. All right, Mr. Chase Burns, 5 1/3. One game started, 0% walk rate. 0% walk rate. So when we get into season 2, those sliders are definitely going to get turned down.
Nope, that's a ball.
Because none of these guys walk anybody. It is a little crazy. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? What am I doing? I had a whole entire I had a whole entire thing. Hold on. I gotta back out. What an idiot. What an idiot. Literally told myself, hey, game ones are sim, da 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 da. Here we go. My bad. My bad. Okay, so anybody that picked the Emeralds just looks like meta. I'm gonna say Seattle too. So game ones are simmed. I'm seeing ads, says Amazing Coral. Yes, sir. Ads are in. Ads are in. I should delay ads though. I should delay ads. Yes. 10 minute delay on ads. All right. So 50 channel points. I'm going to play 2. I think the Emeralds are going to get this win in sim. We're going to simulate game number 1s, of course. And of course the Blazers win. So Seattle won when we get into gameplay mistakenly. So the Blazers get a 9-3 victory here. We got Brody Bush, got a 3-run jack, it looks like. Yep, Sean Murphy as well. Solo home run. Christian Walker had 1 hit with 3 ribbies. Edwards had 2 stolen bags. Logan Webb was he was good. He was good. I'll give him that. He was good. 8 strikeouts, 4 walks. Juan Perdomo Stoits didn't really do too much at the top of the order. Eli White remains productive. 2 for 4, 3 ribs. Chase Burns got a little lit up in that one. 4 walks, 5 earned. And then somehow Spencer Turnbull is still pitching. Somehow. All right, game number 1 here for Coyotes and Strings. You got Zach Littell and Bubba Chandler. 50 channel points. 50 channel points for the correct prediction here for the game. That's what I'm going to do for you guys right here. So correct prediction for the game. What do you think? Coyotes or Strings? 50 channel points. I think Colorado. I'm going to go Colorado. That's my pick. Oh, and then do this game too. Bradish and McClanahan. I think the Emeralds will win this one too. So I got the Coyotes and I got the Emeralds. 50 channel points each. But those are my picks. All right, Squirrel's got the strings. What happened to Mena, man? Where'd he go? Okay. I got the Yotes. Ah, the strings. Squirrel, I got it right. Strings get game number 1 victory. Look at that. They shut him down. They shut him down. Bobby Witt was the only productive guy in this entire game. Westick had a stolen bag. Littell continues to do really well. And then the Strings offense, man, they didn't get anything going. Home run for Beck. Bubba Chandler went off, 7 innings, 5 Ks. And you're going to take Blazers. I got Emeralds in this one. Yep, Emeralds get the dub, and they walked him up. Whoa, whoa, look at pitching duel for the first 4 innings. Blazers get 1, then they get 2 in the 6th. So they're up 3-0. Emeralds come back, tie it in the 8th, and then win it in the 9th. Wow. Wow. That was a good game. Bradish, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts. Quan Stoitz. Stoitz had a home run. Of course, he could have gotten a single and then an RBI there, or maybe 2 ribbies. We don't know. But I would assume that he hit a 3-run homer. I would assume that he hit a 3-run homer in the 8th inning. That's crazy. So McClanahan, 5 walks. Ouch. That's what did him in the first half of that game. All right, so here's our situation here for the rest of the championship series. So we got a 1-0 lead here, Kentucky over Colorado. We're going to simulate that one. And then to break the tie, we're going to simulate the NLCS as well. So game 1s, game 2s. Those are all simmed. All right, next, we got, again, 50 channel points on the line for you guys. Coyotes and Strings. Nick Martinez against Cody Bradford. Nick Martinez against Cody Bradford. Nick Martinez. I don't know if I want to start Nick Martinez here. I think we would rather go with. We don't want to go down 2-0, do we? No, definitely not. We're gonna go Mackenzie Gore right here. So it's gonna be Gore versus. Who's Kentucky got? We got to be smart about the pitching rotation here. We got Cody Bradford, Bubich. You got a 1-0 lead. You might afford it. Yeah, Cody Bradford was good this season. 14-5, 2-2-1. Squirrel's going to go with the Yotes. I agree. Actually, I'm going to go with the Strings. I think they're going to get a win. No. God, I suck at this game. 10-1 Yotes. 11 hits and 10 runs. Really blew up in the 6th inning. 5 runs in the 6th. Holy crap. Bobby Witt went off. Taylor Ward had 2 homers. J.J. Weatherholt. Man, who didn't get a hit? Alonso goes 0 for 5. Chase Davis 0 for 2. Gore was awesome again. Dude, he's 3-0 with a .72 ERA. He's been so clutch this postseason. Jordan Beck and Bogart's the only good pieces on offense here. Cody Bradford actually pitched pretty good. 5 innings, 3 earned. But it was the bullpen that got lit up, man. Ferrer, River Ryan, and Hodge all gave up runs. Yikes. That one hurts. All right, so our next matchup, we got Brian Bayo. Brian Bayo and Brandon Wu. Brian Wu. Yeah, why did I say Brandon? It's Brian Wu. I've confused myself. It's Brian Wu against Jose Bayo. And I said Jose Bayo. God, it's the 2 Bryans. Brian Bayo and Brian Wu. Goodness gracious. Bayo went 7-12, 4.3 ERA, 18 quality starts out of 32 games started. It's not bad. He might be able to pitch well here, but we got to break that tie. Got to break this tie up. So what do you guys got? Menace says, sorry, I'm back still at work. Gotcha. Emeralds for me. I got Emeralds again. All right. I'm gonna take Seattle too. I think Wu's gonna pitch well, and he does. Look at this. Look at this series. This is what we had thought as a community. Sitting here thinking that this series is gonna be the closest one. I think. Look at this. 6-5 Emeralds. They took a tie game all the way to the 10th inning. We got extra innings. They had an error at some point in the game. I just don't know when that happened, but part of me feels like it was maybe towards the end of the game. Would have to see if there were earned runs, what's the earned runs to runs number here? Okay, so it was earlier in the game. So Bayo had 1 earned, but he gave up 3. Offense was going off in this one, guys. All right, so what do we got? What do we got here? Seattle's up 2-1. We have to break the tie here for Colorado, Kentucky. We have Bubic against Alcantara. This one's tough. This one's tough. $50 channel points on the line here. Strings, Coyotes, Bubic, Alcantara. The next game, we are going to get into this game here because this is game 4. So all game 4s are going to be played. No matter what, game 4s will be played. If a team is up 3-0, actually, I am going to change that, actually. I'm going to change it on the fly here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to change it. Just so we can get through it, you know? Let me change this up. So game 4, if 3-0 will be played. Game 4, if 2-1 will be simmed. Basically, we got to get, I think the better structure for our streams and stuff is going to have to, especially for playoffs, we got to get to an elimination game. Then we'll jump in for gameplay because then teams will have to earn it. But yeah, so I am going to change that on the fly. Hope you guys are cool with that. Hope you guys are cool with that. All right. I'm going to have to note all this here. Okay, so let's see. We'll just go ahead and sim the day because we're going to make our picks, right? So we've got Mena says Kentucky, Squirrel says Strings, and Blazers. What's up, Rashad? What is up, GG9 at chat and GGBL Faithful? And then Mena says he's got Emeralds. Okay. Maybe that was back there, though. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna take Kentucky. No. I'm gonna take Colorado, and I'll take Nashville. I'll take the home teams. Oh, the Blazers get a loss. 6-0 here. Let's actually look at today's games. The Blazers lose. Man, I'm terrible at this right now. So Seattle is up 3-1. The Yotes get what? 16 innings. What? What is with these playoff games, man? The Yotes go 16 innings. Look at this. They scored 3 in the 8th, then 1 in the 9th. So that would have tied the game up. 6-6, and then you go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to the 16th where they finally walked it off. Wow. Again, a lot of offense. Josh Young, remember that game in the upload? He went like 5 for 6. Well, he went 0 for 7 here. That's gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt. He went 0 for 7 and his average dropped down to 281. That's insane. So Raleigh, Polanco, Emerson all got homers. Bubic was very good. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, and somehow they still lost. It's Porter Hodges' fault. He came in to shut down the 8th, and he gave up 3 earned. Bednar has a blown save. Gusto gets saddled with the loss. Couldn't get an out. Witt 1 for 6. Smith, Alonso, Westick, Lenine Sosa, and Weatherholt. Weatherholt 3 for 7. Witt, Alonso, Weatherholt with home runs. Westick, another stolen base. Alcantara was okay. 10 hits. That's a lot of hits. But either way, man. Either way. The Yotes get a W. At least I got 50 there. But I keep picking against Seattle in these situations, man. I can't get a read on this series. Perdomo hit a grand slam, it looks like, yeah. 1 for 4, 4 ribbies. And he does have a home run on the ledger there. Springs 7 1/3. Oops. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, the offense just did not get moving, man. I would have thought that they would have figured out Jeffrey Springs. But maybe not. Maybe not. So what are we looking at here? We got a 2-1 series, Colorado, Kentucky. So we're going to simulate game 4 because it is a 2-1 series, not an elimination game. And we will watch Seattle and Nashville. So this is going to be our next game that we watch here. All right, so next up we got this sim game, Strings and Yotes. Sonny Gray against Zach Littell. Are they going to go? Are they going 3-man rotation? Looks like they are. Okay, because I didn't see Hauser. Maybe it's 4-man rotation, actually. I don't know. Something's weird because Nick Martinez hasn't pitched. Hauser didn't pitch. I wonder if it stops at the 4 and then it's just going right back up. But either way, that's the smart call. You gotta go. You gotta go Littell. Anyway, so you got Gray against Littell. Gray's really good. Littell's been awesome. I think the Strings are going to get this one. I think the Strings are going to get that. And then we're going to dive into this one where you guys can make a pick as well. Don't bet against Stoitz. This is Rico. Squirrel says I got Kentucky, Nashville. So who do you guys got? 50 channel points on the line. If you get it correct, you get some channel points, man. Come on, come on, come on. Come through, come through. If you guys want to get in here, let's do it. So Seattle is going to rely on Aaron Nola against Logan Webb to get this dub. Rashad says Kentucky, Nashville. Okay. I'm going to go Kentucky and Seattle. All right. Looks like we're good here. All right. The Yotes, they get a win. It was a pitching duel, man. Pitching duel. Any extra base hits happening here? Home run, Polanco with a double, Cruz. Sonny Gray goes 6 2/3, 6 Ks. He's just solid. He's just so solid. Ferrer goes 1 1/3. Colorado. Lenine Sosa had a solo home run. And then another hit as well. Bobby Witt with a double. But yeah, both pitchers very, very good. 1 walk, 6 hits for Littell, 4 Ks. And then that bullpen, Brian Abreu, Fairbanks, and McGill. That's a very tough bullpen there. I think it might be Coyotes and Emeralds, guys. What do you think? Coyotes, Emeralds. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I thought Kentucky was going to make it. But it looks like they're going to have to come on the comeback trail for sure. But you see how like this sets us up now? Because now Kentucky's got to earn it in gameplay. They got to earn it in gameplay. They got to earn the right to keep going, right? And then if Colorado wins, then we're one and done. We're one and done. One game of gameplay, one and done. 1 hour that we'll sit and watch, and then it's over, right? Then the same thing here with Seattle. I kind of like this format. I'm glad that you guys are rolling with me on that. But all right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into Seattle and Nashville. Game number 5. And we're here in Nashville. 86 wins for the Blazers, just trying to stay alive. They need one more. They need one more victory. Just to stay alive. Keep rolling. Keep moving. Squirrel says, watch the 3-1 comeback from Kentucky and Nashville to make it interesting. Now, yeah, if that ever happened, If that ever happened, guys, then we know that the show has it out for us. Because it's all the time. We're always... We're always doing that. Tons of games to edit constantly. Tons of games to watch. First play of the game, Brody Bush's got a shot, and he overthrows. All right, well, that's one way to start the elimination game here. Brody Bush with an E5. You got a little jitters, my friend. Ouch. Stephen Kwan with not a base hit, but he's on base. Seattle looking to get off to a good start right here. They're 2-1 here. With Perdomo looking to get good pitch to hit. One rally in the series is theirs, exactly. Here's a ground ball and a pretty unnecessary dive from Luis Garcia Jr. What is happening right now? Oh, here's the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin Stoitz. Just that menacing presence in the batter's box, man. He's big, tall, lanky. 40 home runs, and he played every single game. He didn't take a single day off. 162 games played. I guess when you can DH from time to time and you can play first as well, like that's obviously going to help you out. Play all 162. The 2-2 pitch, a little ground ball here. Bush has got another opportunity, and this one is right on the money, but it is 1-0. That run will score. You gotta wonder if he would have tried to make up for that. Ground ball here, fair ball. And that'll do it. A very quick first inning, but it is 1-0 Seattle. Just like that. So Aaron Nola takes the mound here for the Emeralds. 85 strikeouts in 128 innings pitched. He is not the same Aaron Nola as I remember him back when he was a lot younger. The Aaron Nola that used to be. He's definitely more of a contact, pitch to contact type of guy now. Really just relies on that curveball to get people missing, but not very many people miss the curveball these days for Nola, and it shows here in the stats in the show.
Ball 3.
Not a strikeout guy anymore. More innings pitched than Ks. 3-1 is a circle change. Going to miss the bat at Corbin Carroll. Tough lineup here for Nashville. They're one of the better teams that we've seen in the GGBL in gameplay. Score a lot of runs, start some rallies. But of course, Seattle's thinking that Nola can give them just maybe 5. Just give us 4 or 5 innings. Let's get to that good bullpen. And then we'll be out of here. That very first run of the game, though, that definitely helps him out for sure. Two upcoming to Neto. Little looper. Is this one going to fall? It looks like it's going to, but Eli White. This guy's having one heck of a postseason, man. Finds his way to get in there. Hustling hard. Makes a beautiful play. Love to see it. Abrams ground ball. Hot shot here to Walker. Got to beat Logan Webb to the bag. Not in time. Abrams will go down. It's kind of like why I like quick counts for this type of setting, just so we can kind of get on through. Now every pitch, we're going to have to watch every pitch. We can watch ones like this. 447 in that one for Austin Riley had way more ground to cover. That was going 500. Seattle in the next inning, they got a solo shot right here. Look at this pitch. Boom, turned on it. It was not even a strike. I mean, anything can happen here, but it does look like this is Seattle series.
Ball 3.
Part of me thinks, like, I got to go back and look at GGBL 23. I have a feeling like Seattle never made it, did they? Oh, Ozzy. Oh, upper deck, 415. The back-to-back homers. What's up, Lewis? Man, Lewis, you got some good luck here for Seattle. Ozzy Albies and Austin Riley, they go big fly. Man, again, all of the Braves, man. All the Braves. Albies, Riley,
Ball 2.
Eli White. Already 3-0 here against Logan Webb. Ouch.
Ball 2.
That's got to be pretty deflating, though. Like, if you're a Nashville fan, you're looking at this game, you're like, man, I'm, like, relying on Logan Webb to, like, get us some solid outing. Give us 6 innings. Give us something, right? Get us to a spot here where we'll survive. Just live to fight another day, but no. No, he gives up a triple. Back-to-back homers and then a triple from Eli White. Remember, guys, if it does get to a 5-0 game, we sim.
3.
Not even just 5-0, but the deficit is 5. The difference being 5, 5-0, 6-1. "25 pitches for Webb in this inning." I realize like quick counts definitely helps that, but the point remains he has struggled in this top of the second. It's a line drive right there to Xavier Edwards. He's got it. But back-to-back homers and then a triple for the former Atlanta Braves. Austin Riley, Ozzy Albies, and Eli White doing some damage here on Logan Webb, although Eli White did not come around to score. All right, we'll see if Brody Bush has something up his sleeve here. A little response, maybe? They need it. He had the key error in the bottom of the first. Top of the first, I should say. Top of the first. Had a key error in the top of the first. First batter of the game. Overthrowing Christian Walker there at first.
That's ball 4.
All right, so Nola's going to give up a walk here. So again, like, it's not even close to over. Like, Nashville's offense, they could definitely strike at any time. Squirrel says, please, offense, do something. He's rooting for Nashville. The 1-2, little chopper foul. 2-2. Little fly ball out there to right. Willier's got that one. That was close. Chopper here to Stoitz. Nice play. Perdomo back to first. Nola covering, and it's a double play. Yowza. Nashville. I can't even say they're running out of outs, but you know what? If Seattle gets more runs up here on the board, I don't know, dude. I think this one's over. I think this one's over.
Ball inside.
Ooh, that was a pitch to hit Perdomo. I'm surprised he didn't take a cut. Oof. All right, Logan Webb needs a shutdown inning here, guys. There's Stoitz, line drive. Oh, but off of Gurriel Jr. I'd love to take a look at the replay here just to see, like, where that hit him. I feel like it hit him in the face. But Stoitz has got a single. That's a loud single. Oh, no. Off the ground and then off the arm. Lucky that it hit off the arm. Oh, me, I owe you.
Ball.
I just feel like if you get into the Nashville bullpen, we're going to have some issues. Logan Webb's obviously... I don't think he's going to get out of 5 at this rate. That's a line drive into the gap. That is going to score Stoitz. I just know it. He's rounding third. Is he going to head for home? I would. Yes. It is 4-0. Wilyer Abreu in a full count makes him pay. I mean, we're not just hitting any cheapies out here against Logan Webb. These are line drives. These are getting murdered. These balls are getting destroyed. Wow. And Williard takes third. He goes up 90 feet. Man, they play some sound baseball, guys. The Pixel people play sound baseball. And now you get Austin Riley. Austin Riley. In gameplay, he has been so good. Takes this one low. Again, 24 pitches for Webb in this inning. Last inning, he had about 25. This one, he's got 24. 2-2 to Riley. This one's a ground ball here. Edwards has got it. Easy throw. And it will remain 4-0. I thought for a second, just for a hot second, maybe we would get into sim with the 5-0. But we're going to jump now to the bottom of the third. Christian Walker just foul. There's that knuckle curve that you just wish, if you're Nola, you just wish that these guys are going to offer at it, but no dice. And there is another foul ball. Two. Fastball, strike three, swinging. Strike three, swinging. Nashville just trying to get something moving here. They need some help. Little looper off the handle, basically. William Abreu's got that one. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. That is a ground ball. Albies, great play from his knees. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Perfectly timed. Man, Ozzy, he's been really good in the postseason. Very good in the postseason. That's a fair ball. Look at Ozzy go. No, what? What? I thought the umpire signaled fair. Yeah, that's foul. Yep. He wasn't doing this with Madison. He wasn't doing this with the Muskies. He's hitting like 190 or something. He was terrible. I guess you put him on a playoff team, better roster. I guess this is what's going to happen, huh? What's up, Shy Sox? How you doing, man? Did you watch that last Northwestern upload? It's been a year, you know. One, two here to Eli White's gonna miss. Squirrel says, "Wait, Goldie, can you do ads for just videos?" Well, I gotta turn. Yeah, I'm pushing delay ads. Like I've got 10 minutes until the next ad. But I don't want ads like during live, so I push delay, so there shouldn't be any. Shy Sox, what's the odds for this game on Kalshi? Carter Jensen grounds out, and he was not even halfway down the line. Bush put a little flamethrower on that one. All right, so still 4-0 game here. We got Nashville trying to come on back. They got the top of the order, so Nola has faced the minimum. He's faced 9 batters, and he has put up 9 outs. The 1-2 got him. Man, how can you not swing at that? 85 miles an hour? Come on, X. Pitch usage. Nola has not even tried to use the cutter yet. Not even attempted the cutter. Four-seamer base hit. First hit of the night given up for Nola. Nashville is now in business here. Oof, good pitch. Good challenge right there. I don't know if you want to go back up there again, though. Neto's hunting for something in the strike zone. Like, he can hit any pitch.
Ball 3.
I don't really see him go to the opposite field, though, with much power. Like, he's pretty much dead pull.
Be safe.
Full count there. Well, he pulled the curveball. Three-two little looper. That's gonna fall. Corbin Carroll's gonna round second, head for third. He's at wow. That's a great throw though. Rico says Gold got me out here shopping Burlington. What? Oh, was there a Burlington ad? Little pop fly here, foul. Riley's got that one. Again, this is Nashville. This might be Nashville's only opportunity. Their best opportunity. This is their best opportunity to date. One, two. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I'm hardwired in and my modem is downstairs. And yet still. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. All right, but we're back. I did pause it in time. I am monitoring it. I'm taking a look at those kilobytes per second connection to the internet there.
He's out.
Just making sure every time I see it in 0, I'm going to pause it so we don't miss any action here. I got you. I got you. We're going to work through it together. But I can't explain it. Can't tell you what's going on. How about this ball? Hit hard again. Is Perdomo going to try it? He's going to go for 2. We'll see. Teammates. Oh!
He's in there. He's safe.
Corbin Carroll guns him out. No, he's safe? How did he... What? How did he beat that? How did he beat that? No, no way. Whoa, dude. How about a slow tag? This is the slowest tag I've ever seen. So Logan Webb's night is done. It's going to be up to Pedro Avila. But take a look at this real quick. Like, look at Perdomo. Like, dude, you are dead. Are you crazy? Carroll fielded this perfectly, right? It hits the wall, and he's not even rounded first yet. He rounds first as soon as the ball is being thrown. You got to be a crazy person to say, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. And then right here is like, yeah, I'm freaking dead. I'm dead. How do you not get that tag down? And like right here, why are we trying to swipe? Like, do a little dance move. Swipe. No, dude. Get that thing down. Wow. Wow. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. I thought he was gunned.
That's ball 3.
If there wasn't a cutoff, he's hosed. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the cutoff really kind of screwed him. All right, so it's up to Kevin Stoitz here. 4-0 game. Still, Perdomo looking to get into that sim, right? He's looking to get into that 5-0 sim. Maybe we'll have a 6-0 sim. Oh, we're starting to get into the red bars, guys. We're getting into the red. Now we're back up to green. Now we're in orange. We're losing connection. Oh no. I hate my internet, dude. I hate it so much. But it's supposed to be so good. It's supposed to be so good. But no. Here we are. Still worried about the internet. Full count pitcher, Avila is going to walk Stoitz. I think that's okay. I think you're all right. There's one guy you don't want to have beat you. It's Stoitz. But Willie Abreu is no slouch. Lewis says, all right, I got to go. Good night. Good night, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to check out the end of the stream, though, if you want to see who's gonna win this thing. Abreu grounds out. Could be double play. It is. Little mini threat there for the Emeralds, but no luck. No luck. So we'll turn it back here to the bottom of the fifth. 73 pitches for Nola. He might get up to 70 by the end of this inning if he can pitch it cleanly. Qualify for the win at that point. It's a little pop-up, little fly out there from Myers. One out there in the fifth. Good part of the order here to go up against. You got Walker in the 7. You got 8 and 9 hole hitters coming up. It's a good spot. 4-0 game. It's all right. Base hit, not going to hurt you. Not going to hurt you. It just sets up the double play ball. That's all it does. But Gurriel has been known. He can knock one out. 2-1. Ooh, that would have been a.
Nope, that's foul.
That would have been a good ground ball to turn right there. Slow runner at first. You could backhand it. Whip it second. You got a 2-2. Little foul pop. Jensen's got this one. That's out number 2. Man, Nola's been pitching so good, man. I didn't expect this. I thought Nashville might have been able to, like, figure him out. Doesn't look like that's happening here. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. One, two, not even gonna offer it. That one, that was not even competitive. Maybe we're just trying to stay away from him. I don't know. See if we get like a slider, circle change, something like that. It does look like fastball or slider grip. It is a cutter. I don't think he's thrown that. Maybe in the quick count sim he threw it, but he has not thrown it here in this gameplay here. But 3-1, little pop up there, fly out. Maybe the wind's gonna carry it. Nope. Eli White's got this one. That's the end of the fifth. Nola will qualify for the win if Seattle can hold on. And I'm thinking that they will, guys. I'm thinking that they will. It just has that feel. 3 hits given up for the Blazers. Austin Riley's coming to the dish here. 1-2 count for him already. I think he'll be okay.
Ball.
This is last game, 1 for 5 with a bomb. So that's back-to-back games with a homer for Riley. Again, he's just been man on the mission. Oof. Nasty pitch, man. Nasty pitch. I wonder why. I'm looking at the Blazers hat here. I wonder why I chose to do like the yellow. Maybe that was an oversight. The yellow holes on the hat, the red hat. I don't really like that. I think I'm going to change that. Look at Albie's going the other way. They played him to pull, and look what he does. He's just been so good. He's doing everything right. Make sure you guys are leaving a like here on the stream. Would highly appreciate it if you can. As you guys know, it definitely helps the channel, helps it get pushed out, recommended, all that stuff. Now that we have ads turned on, of course, it helps to get more viewers in. The more ads we get, the more money the channel makes, the more AdSense the channel makes, and of course, we can reinvest that back into the league, right? We get expansion teams, we get new logos, right? All that stuff. All that good stuff. Ground ball here from Eli White. Garcia Jr. has got that. It's the end of the 6th. We'll jump now to the bottom of the 6th. They're going to still throw out Nola. I guess, you know what? If he's rolling and if he's fine, keep him out there. But just don't let it get away from you.
Nope. Outside.
We got Baraki and Turnbull. Again, I don't know how that Spencer Turnbull is still in the league, but he is. He's still rocking and rolling. The 2-2.
No, that's a foul ball.
Another foul ball. Maybe Edwards is starting to figure him out. Get some hard contact. Oh, you can't swing at that. Oh, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Five Ks for Nola. None of them looked as gross as that, though. Ugh. Edwards is just trying to make something happen there. That's all that was. Guaranteed.
Hey.
Wow. Dude, now he's feeling it. Now he's feeling it. 105 pitches and 2 strikeouts in a row. Back-to-back Ks.
Ball.
This one's just going to miss. He's shooting for a quality start. First start of the postseason. And it's to get him to the Gold Series. Can you believe that? Aaron Nola. Three 3-1 got him. That's, wow. 3-1 circle change. Are you kidding me? 3-1 circle change, and he misses way out in front. A hot shot. Ground ball, base hit. That could do it. I think that might do it. 5 2/3. I think upwards of 105. No, he's still going to keep going. 111. 111 pitches for Aaron Nola. What are we doing right now? Nola wants that ring, says Mena. Yeah, he does. Jeez, oh Pete's, dude. 1-2 to Brody Bush. Foul ball. We'll do it again. he will do it again. Looking for a strikeout. Looking for a ground ball. Looking for a fly ball. Just something. Looking for a strikeout. 3 Ks in the inning. Aaron Nola. Oh my God. Just putting the team on the back. So 4-0. We keep going, man. We keep rolling on. Novel Chrismot. With an appearance here for the Nashville Blazers. We got top of the order now with 1 down. And a base hit here for Kwan. So Seattle looking for a little more insurance. It's a tough part is in the playoffs, like insurance could mean more than 4 runs. You could make the argument there. Another base hit back up the middle. 2 little rinky-dink singles. Here goes Kwan. Is he? Yeah, he's going for third. Sound aggressive base running here, guys. Three one to Stoitz. He missed. Wow. For 3-2, he checked his swing. Did he go? No, it will be bases juiced for the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. So we got righty-lefty matchup, a 1-1 count. Abreu doesn't offer it that sinker, okay. Again, Seattle just looking for more insurance. We know in the GGBL anything can happen offensively, so Nashville is still in the game. Ground ball might be 2 if they hurry. Here goes Abreu, almost there. A step away from getting us into simulation to end out this game. But Seattle can still hold on to that 4-0 lead. They're going to call on Ryan Borucki to face Garcia Jr., the lefty, Jake Myers, and Christian Walker. So lefty, righty matchup for the next 2 hitters. So 7th inning, this is big for both clubs.
Ball that's outside.
Nashville trying to stay alive. Seattle trying to close them out for the first ever. GGBL 23 didn't exist in this universe. The inaugural Gold Series, the very first one. We got to figure out who their representatives are going to be. It's going to be Seattle, going to be Colorado. That Kentucky series is actually really surprising to me. Colorado was up 3-1. Like, what? I know Colorado's a good team. They got some good star power. Yeah, good pitching as well. That is kind of surprising, though. I thought Kentucky would have shown up a little bit more. Got him. Borucki retires Jake Myers. So we got the lefty, got the righty. Now we get another righty, Christian Walker. That's a ground ball. Chopper. Good play by Stoitz. Little flip. He knows what he's doing. He's so confident. The most confident rookie that I've ever seen. 40 home run guy. Crazy. All right, so we'll jump here down to the top of the 8th. Objective still remains the same. We need more runs if you're Seattle. Two ground ball foul. Man, dude. Can't get anything by him right now. Literally cannot get anything by him. And now you got Albies in a good hitters count here. 2-1. You can key up on something. Oh my goodness. What a defensive play. Started by Christian Walker. That was a beauty. All right, 2 more chances for Nashville. They got to scratch and claw for some runs here. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're in a pretty good spot to get something moving here. They got 8, 9, and 1 going to come up, and that is going to help. A leadoff walk. Interesting decision here, though. You got Barucki facing the righty, switch, and then a lefty. Maybe they want to hold the runner here. I don't think Gurriel's going anywhere, but that slide step is pretty crazy from Barucki. That slide step. Let's see if he pulls that out yet again. Yeah. Just trying to hold. Maybe that's his stretch move, actually. Yeah, that's just his stretch motion. Murphy giving him a battle here. We know that Murphy's got a lot of power against left-handers. 2-2. He offers at the slider. What a disgusting pitch. See where that thing broke, right? Yeah, I mean that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. You're trying to find something to drive. You think it's going to be right on that inner half of the plate, and nope, it's way in actually.
Oh, that's in.
We got 5 more outs left for the Blazers, just to hang on in this series. Get it to 3-2. A great season, knocked off New Orleans in the wild card round. Or was that the division round?
Ball 3.
When was that? Yeah, wild card round. Knocked off Miami, yeah. Nashville's been kind of that, oh, we got a perfect shot here. Deep drive from Xavier Edwards. Are you kidding me? A home run for Edwards. Not a guy known for his power, but as a 2-run homer. I think he hit it off of that lamp out there. Yeah, he did. Or it was the tree. Either way, Barucki's night is done. And it's going to be up to Matt Strom. Again, very good bullpen there for Seattle. So I definitely expect this back into the bullpen to figure it out. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Corbin Carroll offers what? I mean, you know what? Honestly, if you knew that would... I don't blame him for doing that, actually. Look at this. That was a very heads-up play. That was actually a smart decision. Because then you get Matt Strom. If you take that pitch for a ball, there's nobody on base. If you take that pitch for a ball... Yeah, dude, he was playing 4D chess. If you take that pitch for a ball, then Matt Strom's got another pitch to try to get you out. Right? That's actually really smart. Really smart. So he swings at a pitch that he knows is going to be wild. He wasn't even close to it. Like, you can't even make that make sense why he would swing at it. So he's swinging third strike. Missed. You can take first base. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Then they got to get you out. Oh, here's a foul ball line drive, though, from Neto. So is this the moment? Is this the moment for Nashville? Because now you got Carroll on base. They could try to get something going here. See if he takes off. He's not going to go, but this is going to stay fair. Corbin Carroll's going to round third. He's going to head for home. Neto's in. Nashville. RBI double from Zach Neto, and it had to be right on the line. Just fair. It's 4-3. Just shooting it the other way. And now we have a huge moment now. Brody Bush steps in. Here's a guy who in the first inning directly caused the one run to score for Seattle. So if not, it's 3-3 if that doesn't happen. So he's got a chance here, but no. Yeah, you can see a little frustrated there. Matt Strom is obviously pumped up. Huge moment right there, but Brody Bush had a chance. He had an opportunity there to make up for it, because now they are down by one. They are down by one. Garcia's going to challenge. It was a good challenge. He will win that one. So in a 2-1 count, lefty. Another slider that might have looked a little bit outside. Squirrel says, uh-oh, here comes the Blazers. Yes, they are. They're coming. 2-2 pitch. Little ground ball. Perdomo should be able to make that play. He does. Nashville threatens, but Seattle's still holding on to the 4-3 lead. So now it gets really interesting here. Top of the ninth, we got 8-9-1. Seattle, of course, now they are looking back and they're like, yeah, I really would have liked to have that insurance run. Maybe 5-3, 6-3. That would have been really big. One pitch is going to miss here. 2-1. Highway Cowboy, just like that, we got a ball game. Oh, yep, we got ourselves a ball game back. Two and two. Ooh.
Ball 3.
Just missed. Full count pitch here to Carter Jensen. You don't want to walk the
Nope, that's ball 4.
number 9-hole hitter. I think I mentioned it in one of the last streams. Like, the 9-hole hitters are sneaky, man, because you don't want to let those guys on. You need, like, those guys should be automatic outs. You need those guys to be outs. Because if you don't, it sets up the leadoff guys, middle of the order. Stephen Kwan. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Gurriel. Nice play. So Chris Mott's night is done. It'll be up to AJ Puck. They're going to turn Perdomo around. And honestly, his numbers, he's actually better against left-handers. He's better against lefties. Oh my God, what are we doing here? But Puck is also better against lefties. So what are we doing putting him in against a righty? I don't know. What is Terry Francona thinking right now? Because what do we have coming up next? We have Stoitz and we have Abreu. Who Stoitz is going to get turned around if they have to face him, and then Abreu is the lefty. I don't know, man. We'll see if it pans out, but it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 ground ball right to Walker, and that'll do it, guys. So the matchup plays worked, at least right there it did. Okay, guys, we're here. Seattle, they're 3 outs away from getting to the first ever Gold Series here in GGBL 26. They got 6, 7, and 8 to go up against. We got Myers, Walker, and Gurriel Jr. And it's former Madison Muskie, Raisel Iglesias. 3-1's gonna miss. Nashville's in business. They're in business. Oh boy. The winning run is at the plate. A home run's gonna win it. That's a base hit. Christian Walker goes the other way. We got runners on first and second with nobody down. Gurriel swung on and missed. We got to take a look at the replay. Just how close did he miss? Oh, he's a little late. He's a little late. He's way late, actually. He's way late. Oh my goodness. That baseball was way by him. Way by him. Let's see if we go back to it. What's Iglesias got here? 1-2. That's a deep drive. To left. It's gone. It's a walk-off shot for Gurriel Jr. He didn't miss that one. The Blazers will stay alive. I love it. I love it so much. Generational comebacks is amazing squirrel. Dude, I swear. The GGBL, man, it's got some great games. It's got some great, great games. I love it so much. The mob scene at home, and it was a fastball. And he didn't miss it. Wow. You know, you look back at the replay, and he was so late on the inside fastball, and Iglesias wanted to double up on it. And Gurriel said, nope, not going to happen. So down to their last strike. Down to their last strike. You know, I should have had the Joe Buck call. And we will see you tomorrow night. Man. Are we going to see a collapse? Are we going to see a collapse? I'd like to know pitch type here. 4-seam fastball. Result. I guess it really wasn't an inside pitch, right? They said that was a hit. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't give up. Well, no, he gave up a hit. That was the Austin Riley the hit. Oh, perfect swing. So all. Yeah. So there you go. I guess that was not an inside pitch, apparently. It was number 4 right there. Just wanted to take a look. Ugh. I don't feel so confident in Seattle anymore. They are cursed. Like, even dating back to GGBL 23. They are cursed. They are very, very cursed. All right, guys, so we got a 3-2 series here, Seattle-Nashville. Next game we got to do this one. We got to do Colorado and Kentucky. And it's currently 10:39. So we got Chandler and Martinez. If I'm the strings, I'm probably not wanting Bubba Chandler to save me. But they don't really have any other options. Yeah. I think they're toast, guys. In other words, I think they're cooked. As all you guys like to say nowadays, I think they're cooked. You can't start Christian Javier 6-16. Are you kidding me? 16 losses? No way. They could go Cody Bradford again. I think you got to go Chandler. What are we looking at here? We got Nick Martinez for Colorado. Yeah, probably the smart thing to do, because then you get, if you lose this game, then you get Gore in game 6, and then you could get Alcantara in game 7, or you might even get like a Lytle and Alcantara 1-2 punch. So might be some offense in this one, guys, but we're going to get this one underway. All right, let's do it. I think, honestly, this might be the last game of the night. I know we're kind of reeling off that high from that walk-off homer, but this could be the last game of the night, just saying. Squirrel says, LOL. They might need to bring in Wu just to quell any idea. Yeah. They don't. At this point, you don't want a game 7. You know? That'd be my thought process. Like, I don't want a game 7. I'll dink around and I'll play around with like 3 games to 1. Like, I'll throw a Nick Martinez out there. I'll throw an Aaron Nola out there. You know, we'll F around and we'll find out. But that's what I would do. Why do we have a black screen right now? Okay, that was weird. That was strange. But yeah, I'll F around and find out here in game 5. But game 6, I don't want a game 7. If my ace is healthy for game 6, I got to throw him out there. For sure. I agree with you. Squirrel says, man, the most elite jerseys in the league are out. Who's that? Boston? What's Amazing Squirrel's take here? Who's got the best unis? All right, so cool looking matchup here. We have not seen these two teams play against each other. You got the Coyotes and the Strings. That baby blue and red against the Yotes with the pseudo cutoffs. The pseudo cutoffs. That's kind of the whole idea, is they're actually supposed to be wearing cutoffs. They got a black undershirt.
Ball.
But can't get that. They're still sleeves. It's a hard hit baseball from Cal Raleigh. Squirrel says the Strings. Their color scheme and use of it in jerseys are so nice. Well, I appreciate that. I think they're one of, yeah, I'd agree that they're one of the cooler branded teams for sure. I do like the the stripes on the sleeves. It's supposed to literally be banjo strings. That was my whole idea. We need that pattern. No other pattern would work for them. It's got to be that. So Martinez has got 1 down here. Could be 2. We'll see. Nope, they're not even going to try. It's Cal Raleigh running down first base. Take the lead runner, man. Take the lead runner. Whatever. Jackson Churio base hit. Are they going to send Raleigh? Let's see. I think they are. Are they? They are. He is totally gunned. Maybe that was a part of the plan the whole time. No way, dude. No way. We're going to send Cal Raleigh on a base hit to left field. Shallow left field. Big Dumper can unhitch the trailer. No way, man. Oof. Never mind, says Squirrel. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't unhitch it there. Oh my God, Bobby Witt. What are we doing? What are we doing? That was terrible. Terrible, terrible swing. I do think the Yotes have got this one, though. Just that offense is just going to play. Especially against a guy like Bubba Chandler. At least in this game. I mean, he does throw 102, I guess. 2 strikeouts. 2 batters faced, 2 Ks. In real life, I'm probably thinking, yeah, Bubba Chandler, like, he's got some good outings in him. But in the GGBL, where the ratings, maybe they matter. I don't know. Wow. 3 batters faced, 3 Ks. Bubba Chandler looking good. Nick Martinez got to try to do that somehow. And this was a guy that almost threw a no-no a couple years ago for the Cincinnati Reds. Good pitch, Nick. Ground ball here to first. Cortez got that. Easy out. Warner is gone. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Young, batting average really took a dive. One of those sim games, he was 0 for 7. The fact that he's still hitting 286 with an 0 for 7 in the books, that's a little nutty. But here we are. 2-2. Got him. Wow. Okay. Both pitchers here. Bottom 1 for Chandler, 3 straight strikeouts, and then we got Nick Martinez. That's what I said. We needed that. If you're rooting for Colorado, you wanted to see a little bit more of a steady half inning right there from Martinez. That was better than the first. Chandler, 4 batters up, 4 Ks. Taylor Ward looking. I love how these pixel players here, they do everything that you're not supposed to defensively on the ground ball. Like, get your body in front of it. Nah, I'm just going to stick my glove out. Whatever. Little nubber here. Bogart's got it. End of the second. We're moving through this one here pretty quick. You know, the show has a funny way of, just when you think that it's a 3-1 series, right? That you're going to get it to be 4-1, you're going to finalize it. No. No. Why would we do that? We're going to go 7. It has a tendency to do that, guys. We're going to go 7. You can't stop me. We're going 7. Man. Pitching duel in Colorado. Ground ball, base hit. This is where you want to do some damage right here.
No, he's safe.
1-2 count though. Just need your best pitch. Alright, there you go. Ground ball cutter. And Raleigh's done. So the strings can't scratch anything across. Still remains a 0-0 game. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit.
No,
That was
missed. That's
close.
the ball.
There we go. The big hit. Leadoff double there for Westick. He's been very productive in this postseason. But not you look at a guy who has been productive, and then you look at a guy next up who has not been productive. It's Carlos Cortez. But even though the batting average stinks, he does move the runner over. So Colorado is still maybe manufacturing a run here. Jenkins 1 RBI in the postseason, looking for his second, maybe his third.
Ball outside.
Ooh, good take. Good take. That is a little tough, though. Full count pitch here. You gotta like it. That's a ground ball base hit. There's the big knock. Little manufactured run there for the Yotes. Jenkins, a ground ball up the middle. We had Cortez moving the runner over, a leadoff double. That's the way you do it. Now you got to come up with the big boys here. Witt, Alonso. Now you got to start producing the runs right here. There you go. Bobby Witt a little single. And now you get Smith, you get Alonso. This is what you need right here. This is what you need. There's a deep drive. Right center. Cruz. Yep, he's got it nice and easy. That'll advance Jenkins over to third. But here you go. Petey Alonso. Just like my brother used to say in the Sun Sox and Saucers dynasty. Way back. Franchise, not dynasty. Way back in MLB The Show 23. Petey Popfly. Because he could never hit a home run with Pete Alonso. The 3-1 pitch. Dangerous spot. Alonso takes it outside. Chandler walks the bases loaded here. Now you got the cleanup hitter Taylor Ward. We've got 5 home runs in the postseason. Not a guy you want to mess with. 2-1. Popped him up. Rally's sure-handed. He's got this one. There's no way he's dropping it. Nope. So bases loaded. Maybe the Coyotes are going to regret that one. Yes, they got a lead, but it could have been more. Could have been a lot more. So we will jump to the top of the 4th inning. We're flying through this one, guys. Base knock here for Polanco. He's so tough in game. He's tough in game. Trio's got a base knock here in this one. That's a ground ball. Should be 2. Got to hurry, though. Whoa! He throws him off the bag. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Great play, but I don't know. Kind of nonchalant. Nobody out. Kentucky threatening here. Good pitch. Good cutter there. Gonna get it to 1-2. Martinez does like the breaking stuff. This 4-seamer that missed. I think he's shooting for a little velo right there, right? It's pretty predictable in a 2-strike count. You're going to throw a breaking ball. I'm going to throw a fastball a little off, maybe get a little miss bat, right? Miss the barrel, ground ball, double play, but we get a cutter. Nice deceptive pitch right there. He missed with a couple fastballs, and then he painted that cutter. Looked like it was going to be another missed fastball. That was a sneaky. It's sneaky from Nick Martinez. Sneaky. So now the double play gets you out of the inning. Colorado's already getting some action there in the bullpen. And Vassell and Thomas White in the pen. We got a 1-2 count here to Nico Horner. Got him. Whoa. Stepping up big time after the error. 5 Ks now for Martinez. And he's painting right now. He's painting. Josh Young's been hot all postseason, except for in this series, he's been a little quiet. Cuts on the fastball, misses. 1-2 pitch. And it's a ground ball to Witt. Bobby's got that. They're out of the inning. Wow. That could have been disastrous. So both teams, in those last half of the innings, it could have been really bad. Their starters wiggled out of it somehow. It's a ground ball base hit right past first base. That should be 2 for Lenine Sosa. We'll see. Yes, sir. Is a leadoff double. So some more action on the base paths here for Chandler. You know, 6, 7, and 8, probably not the most threatening part of this lineup for Colorado. Mauricio. Westick is pretty solid. But most of the damage from Colorado is done for the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like those guys... It's a really good combination of 1, 2, 3, 4. But they are kind of weak towards the bottom half. So it's almost like if you can get production from those guys at the bottom half, the top half does their thing, it all comes together. So you really needed Mauricio to, like, I don't know, get on base, get a knock somehow. Strikes out here. So it's up to Westick.
That's a ball.
"76 pitches in the fourth. That's a lot. 2-2 gonna miss here again, and then you get Carlos Cortez, which I think that is your double play candidate right here. So if you mess around and you just miss with Westick, not a big deal, but that would have been trouble.
Foul ball.
If I'm getting greedy, I'm trying to aim for a strikeout here. We're almost kind of to a point where it's just like, let him put it in play. Yep, got the K. There you go. That's what you wanted. Now you get the guy hitting 050 with a 291 OBP. His OBP would be a good batting average. That's a base hit there. Rounding third, headed for home, is Lenine Sosa. And the guy hitting 050, Carlos Cortez. What is that? I guess when you're slumping, you want to take it the other way. Or he just stuck his bat out and he got lucky. Either way, Chandler gives up 2 earned. Colorado only a couple more innings away, man, from advancing. They've got an 84 win percentage expectation. I don't even know what that sentence was. I'm exhausted, guys, for the last couple days. 84 win percentage, 84% win expectancy. There you go. What was even that sentence? What was that? 84% on Kalshi? Yeah, on Kalshi, man. So Thomas White comes in, the lefty. He will relieve Nick Martinez. And again, it's one of those things. For Martinez, your guy, hopefully you go 5 innings. But if you go 4, perfect. But now you get fresh starting pitcher like Thomas White. He's naturally a starter. He's got some good numbers. Had a lot of progression this year. +4. I mean, even if he could bridge you to the 7th, maybe even the 8th, if he's pitching well, he's in a groove, like if you want to just get him to get to your closer, it's like, why not? Why not? We'll see how he does. I don't think I've ever seen him in gameplay. Big, strong lefty hitting 95. Pretty deceptive arm angle, too. Then he snaps that thing off. That's disgusting. Jeez, oh, Pete. Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. That's a quick 3 up, 3 down right there. Kentucky, they're on the ropes. You might even be able to say that their rope is thin like a string, like a banjo string. They're running. I don't think that's gonna happen in real life. No way. Did you see how Polanco just had that burst of speed just out of nowhere? You're gonna beat Bobby Witt to the bag right there? No way.
That's the ball.
I don't think so. They had the shift going on there. Nico Horner guns him out. And we saw what happened in the last game. 2-0 lead is nothing. I mean, 4-0 for Seattle was not good enough either. They held on to it. That's unreal, dude. They had a 4-0 lead the entire game. And they lose with a 3-run homer. They didn't even... Nashville, they only needed 2. They only needed 2 runs. They got 3. Unreal. Only needed 1 to tie. All right, guys, let's jump here to the top of the 6th. 3-1 count to Cal Raleigh in a 2-0 game. That is a close pitch. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna challenge here. I think that is a strike. No. Very close. Very close. Will Smith loses a challenge here. So now we get a little something going there for the Strings. Raleigh, of course, tried to score from second base on a base hit right in front of him in left field. Got gunned out at home. That would have been Kentucky's first run here. So now that he's back on base, Polanco, good hitter here in game. Strikes out looking. Good pitch by Thomas White. Trio deep drive to center, but it's playable. It is. Jenkins comfortably grabs that one. We are 2 outs here in the 6th. See how White tries to attack Bogarts. He's a very right-handed heavy part of the order, but he gets him to weakly pop up to Witt Jr. That's it. 6th inning is done. The Yotes still hanging on to that 2-0 lead. And I'm seeing is like a similar pattern here with Kentucky. They like to go with Hodge and then Gusto, and then there's at least one more reliever. I forget who it is, but it's like their main 3 guys that they like to go to.
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, Ferrer. Ground ball here to Young. Easy play. Oh, what? What? What was that? Polanco, are you kidding me? That play's got to be made. You know, Mauricio sometimes, when he hits the ball, in this animation, sometimes it looks like it's coming off the bat, with some velo, with some speed, but then it just kind of dies.
No, ball.
You know, it's like he doesn't have enough power or something. I don't know. So Raleigh challenges, he wins this one. 1-2 count here on Westick with 2 outs. I'll say it again, but Colorado looking for some insurance. 2-0 lead is not enough. Not in this league. Ooh, good pitch. Good pitch. Thought he might get a little eager and go after it, but now you got to go after him here. Can't mess around. 2-2. Westick doing a good job here battling. 2-2 pitch and a curve that he doesn't offer at. Okay, all right. Full count, you got to bear down here. Another foul ball. Hard hit foul ball too. The 3-2. Wow, very tough pitch to hit, guys. 96 high and in, and you pull it foul. He's on it. 3-2. Another line drive foul. Oh my God. Ooh, Westick and Gusto. Good battle right here. Who's going to win out? Little slow roller. Bogart's got it. End of the 6th. So we are officially in the late innings. Top of the 7th. Here we go. Brian Abreu has been very good. 3 holds, 6 games, 5 1/3. It's pretty much limited to an inning per appearance, and he has not given up a single run. ERA is 0. At least earned. Not giving up a single earned run. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. This could give the string some new life here. Oof, good pitch. Good pitch. Either Young likes that pitch and he wants to shoot that outside, or he's thinking fastball in and he can't lay off. So he doubles up on the slider. And he gets the K. So now double play spot here. Nico does like to be aggressive on the base pass. That's a double play spot for you, but Lenine Sosa wasn't even playing in double play depth. Corners around second, headed for third. Here's Kentucky coming on back. Colt Emerson with the single up the middle. I'm not sure, guys. I don't know what that was. Like, I understand that Colt Emerson, the lefty, like, you want to play the pull side, but you do have to play double play depth right there. You have to. He was more like shaded more on the pull side than double play depth. So it's up to the 9-hole hitter, guys. Runners on the corners. Double play still in order, but if you could get fly ball, you could get a ground ball where they don't turn 2, that would help, but we do get a strike 3 call. Beck's going to challenge here. He wins that challenge. It is ball 4. That was crucial. That was clutch, because that could have been out number 2 or a walk to leave it with 1 out. So we were talking about that Abreu no earned run streak here for his appearances, but now that's very much in question here. Cruz offers at a wave on that circle change, but that slider almost got away. Good stop there by Smith. That could have been 2-1 at this point. So we'll see what happens here. Cruz just trying to put the ball in play. Strike 3. Swinging. The 94-mile-an-hour sinker. Shoves it right past Cruz. Was he on it? Yeah, he was pretty close. No, actually he was late. Just a little late, just a tick late. But now we gotta change here. Abreu, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. Those runners are yours, Brian Abreu. So it's gonna be up to Trevor McGill, who also has not given up a earned run. So Raleigh, this is the second time in this game he's had a 2-strike count in the quick counts. 2-2 pitch. 100 miles an hour for McGill. Very tough pitch to foul off, but Raleigh does it. Oh, another foul ball here. He keeps challenging him up and in with triple digits. The 2-2. Ground ball, but Mauricio, what a play just to get it stopped. Is he going to get the out? Oh, Raleigh, the big dumper. He's safe at first, but not by much. I mean, that is an incredible effort, though, by Ronnie Mauricio. That was really close. One step, literally one step away. Look at Mauricio right here. If he doesn't make contact, right, if it gets into left field, we got ourselves a tie game. Like, Emerson's going to score. It's a great effort. Oof. All right, he's on the bag right there. Yeah, one more step. One less of a step, I should say, and he was out. So now you got Polanco in a 2-1 game. Caught on a miss. Man, McGill's firing it, man. 102. So Brayu's scoreless streak is over.
That's the ball.
That run coming in will be charged against him. So we got a 2-2 now to Jorge Polanco. Got him. Whew. McGill comes in and does a job. Cleans it up for Abreu. Even though the one run did score, it's okay. Colorado's still hanging on to that lead. Could have been a lot worse for Kentucky. That might have been their shot. A lot of innings left to play here. 3 more. 2 more chances for Kentucky. Top 8, top 9. But that might have done it for him, man. But, like, you gotta cash in with bases juiced. Colorado trying to get that run back. Gusto's still out there. Ground ball. Corner. Easy play. Got 2. Man, look at the weak contact. Witt Jr. grounds out. Young makes that play, and we are done there with the 7th. We're going to go now to the top of the 8th. 6 outs. 6 outs away for Colorado.
Ball outside.
Five outs away. Oh, that was disgusting. I kind of expect more out of Churio, you know? He has not been good in the postseason. One's going to miss here to Bogarts. Now we got the 6-hole hitter coming up. Nico Horner hitting 227. I would not have expected that. Got to do something, man. If you're Kentucky, you need some damage right here. The 2-2 from Vassell. This one's going to be blocked there by Smith. Probably a smart call over there at first. Don't challenge that. It is a full count now. One more ball. You get the second anyway. Probably not worth the risk for an out. Number 2. These are all things you got to be thinking about. The 3-2, that's a base hit there. So look at this, Lenine Sosa. That's now 2 times that he's gotten burned, but this one he was in double play depth, and he gets burned to the other side. So Horner comes through. We got a 2-1 count. Kind of, you got the ground ball that you needed, but now it's not a double play. Now you got Josh Young coming up here, who pops it up in foul ground, and Mauricio, he's got it right in front of the dugout. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So now Colorado's going to go back to the pen here. They're going to go on with the closer, Pete Fairbanks. Say, Pete, we need 4 outs from you. I kind of love the aggressiveness. They're not messing around. They're like, we're going to get you with our best. So he's tasked to go get Colt Emerson. Colt's already got a knock here in this one. 2-1 here to the rookie.
2.
Didn't want that one. Didn't want the 99. We got 2 outs. Need a K, need an out anywhere. 2-2. Got him looking. Oh, the rookie wasn't ready. He wasn't looking for it. Fairbanks comes on, shuts down the threat, and now you're only 3 outs away for the Yotes. But one more run wouldn't hurt. Tough pitch to take there for Smith, but he does K. It's kind of interesting though that they're gonna run out there with gusto for 44 pitches. It's like 3 innings. It's kind of crazy to me, but they do get a ground ball here up the middle and got a play there. I think that was Horner. Yeah, it was Horner. It's like caught off guard. I was like, who was that? Taylor Ward swung on and missed. One more strike. One more strike and you go hit. Ground ball, base hit. So the 5-hole hitter will come on up. And I believe that's Walker Jenkins. Nope, they're going to go righty on righty. Who is this? Nope, it is lefty. Why did he signal with his right hand? What? Maybe that's all they had in the pen up there. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, Tim Herron does come on, so it's against Lenine Sosa. He's already got 2 knocks.
Outside. That's the ball.
One from Herron's going to miss. 3 balls, 1 strike. I might... Yeah, I was going to say, I might want to go here. I might want to steal that base. But you're off and running anyway right here. The 3-2, it's hammered into the gap. Off the wall. I thought I had a chance to go, but runner's going to score. Lenine Sosa. RBI double. And that might have been the nail in the coffin. Kentucky just needs 1 more out. That's... You got to shut this thing down. You get into the top of the 9th and you're only down a run now. Down 2. Makes it that much more difficult, especially against Pete Fairbanks. But Sosa delivers the big knock. 3 for 4 today for Sosa. But now here we go. Colorado, 3-1. And a 3-1 game here in game 5. Game 5. Need 3 outs. 9, 1, and 2. That's all you need. Cortez, little flip to Fairbanks. Got him. 112 off the bat and not gone is criminal. I agree. All right, here we go. Fairbanks against O'Neal Cruz. Just blows the 97 right on past him. See if he comes right back to it. The 1-2 is going to miss.
Ball.
2-2 ground ball. Foul. Here's 2-2. Little pop fly. Here we go. Ward is underneath it. That is out number 2. 1 out away. 2 runs down. Kentucky. This is their final shot. It's going to be up to Cal Raleigh. For a chance at the first ever Gold Series. That is a base knock here. Cal goes the other way. This time he's not in a 2-strike count, so that was helpful. But now you get Jorge Polanco. The 1-1 count. That's a deep fly ball to left. Ward tracking it. He's underneath it. Gloves it. This is over. The Coyotes will advance to the Gold Series. We have ourselves a winner tonight. At least somebody could come through, right? 3-1. Seattle had the chance. They didn't do it. But the Colorado Coyotes are your AL champs. It was very well deserved, I tell you that. I do remember that they were one of the hottest teams in that playoff push episode, that live stream, I believe it was. They were one of the hotter teams, and they just kind of took off. I don't know, man. That again, that 1 through 4. Very, very good 1 through 4. Pitching is solid. Bullpen is good. They're actually a pretty complete team. But, you know, I'm actually really surprised with Kentucky's... I don't know, they just ran out of gas. Something happened with Kentucky. We might need a storyline for that. But Coyotes were 88-74. They made it into the wild card. Firebirds go down. They were 15th ranked, guys. 15th ranked team. So it's like the Sim didn't really truly like them either. Like the Swarm were 16th. So that kind of gives you a little context there about like where did this run come from the Coyotes. Look at what they've done at home. They're 46-35 at home. On the road they had a winning record, but not by much. But in day games, they're 33-21. Night games are above 500 still, but yeah. Kind of crazy. I think they also came on late here too because there was that battle in the wild card. I have to go back and look and see all that happened to get them in, but yeah, so they're in. We got one more series to solve here. That's not going to happen tonight, but that could be a 1-hour stream, possibly over the weekend, maybe Sunday. Either way, we will have a part number 2, and we'll see. We'll see if we can get a Seattle victory there or a Nashville win in Game 6 and get into Game number 7. But here's your battle. You got Chase Burns against Kyle Bradish, and then you got Brian Wu against Brian Bayo, which, honestly, between Burns or Wu, like, you could make an argument for either of them because they're so good. You can make an argument for either one. Wu is 96. He's not really fully there with energy, but Chase Burns should be okay. You've also got Shane McClanahan sitting here too. So you could like move McClanahan into a long relief spot if you wanted to. Maybe that's more like a Game 7 desperation mode type thing, but that's what we got for Game 6 and Game 7. Potential stream on Sunday night. Would not go live tomorrow. Not going to go live on Saturday. Would go live on Sunday to get Game 6 and maybe Game 7 done. So, guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with me here tonight. Leave a like if you like that thing, and I will see you guys in the next one over the weekend. How long did we go live for? 2 hours? It's a good stream. Good stream. Again, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.